Good morning, everybody. Welcome to GBR Weekly. Brad Morse with Jason Burkeen. Here to talk about last week's win over the McCracken County Mustangs. First of all, just first thought, Jay, what did you think about the game?
Well, a lot of penalties, of course, but Mayfield played good. Bouncing back after the Tillman loss, we was kind of questioning our secondary defense that kind of struggled against Tillman. However, Maddox O'Neal was the starting quarterback for McCracken, and we know that he can throw it all over the field, and he tried, and he did. But one thing is our defense showed out, and did well.
We did.
All the way on the line, all the way to the secondary, and I was proud of them. I was proud to see them do that, and a lot of people stepping up.
Yeah, the report we got coming into the game was McCracken County was a little soft on defense, but they felt like they had athletes that could score, they could put some points on you, and we gave up 3 points. That's it.
Yeah, and that's good to see us, our defense doing that, taking out the Tillman game. We haven't given up many points at all this year, so it was good not to give up a touchdown for sure, especially in a varsity game.
Yeah, the defense held strong all throughout the game. The third quarter was a little weird. Nobody scored any points, and the every time it seemed like, especially third quarter, every time the ball was snapped, it seemed like a flag was flying in the air. And some of those may be definite penalties.
Right.
We have to get better on that, and so it definitely slows the game down. I'll tell you that.
Especially when the quarterback's throwing every down. And also, which Maddox did mostly.
And, we racked up 130 yards of penalties.
Yeah.
And
got to clean that up.
Yeah. They actually gained more yards. Their total net offense was 165. Okay? And then we gave them 130.
Mm-hmm.
So we can't do that.
Right.
So anyway, can't go past the game without talking about second play of the game and first carry for Josiah England. Broke it around the end, was headed for the end zone. The Lanier kid had the angle on him. I thought he might get to him, and I think, just my view from where I'm sitting, it looked like Josiah saw this guy coming and tried to hit another gear. When he did, he pulled up lame and went straight to the ground, and we haven't seen him since. They're going to the doctor. They're trying to figure what's really wrong with him and all of that. So
we definitely know that it's probably a hamstring, either pull, tear.
Yeah.
Now, whether how severe it is, you're looking at anywhere from 3 to 4 weeks to out for the season. So we're wishing him the best.
Yeah.
And
wow.
We don't want to lose any kid for sure, but Josiah is a special individual on and off the field. So we just want to make sure our thoughts and prayers are with him. So competitor, winner, just a junior, but we want to see him.
You don't want to see, any player on any team lose a season because of injury. You just don't want to see that. Yeah. And so, but now, next man up.
Oh, yeah.
So, I hate the injury, but somebody's got to step in and fill those shoes. And, man, did we do it. Reggie Dow had a fabulous night running the ball.
Yeah.
And great job, Reggie. And Overstreet.
Oh, yeah.
Phenomenal. He was unbelievable. I'm like, man, give him the ball more.
Yeah.
Because, man, he just got it in big chunks.
Yeah.
And really, he played good defense. He had a great game all the way around.
And, that's all set up by the line play. And when the line's blocking and making holes, that's the thing. You saw Josiah, what was that, a 47-yarder?
47-yarder.
47-yarder, one carry, and he would have got more than that. Whether that guy would have caught him or not, he would have got more yards, but he had to, he stepped out of bounds, held his hammy. So, and then you look at Reggie, and then Overstreet. There's times that even Reggie and Overstreet was untouched, like going into the end zone when they got their scores or whatever. Sometimes they was just untouched, and
right.
And that's just good blocking, and it seems like our offensive and defensive line is just coming into their own, and it's good to see.
Yeah. And usually that's what you want to do as a football team. You want to grow up. You want to get better as the season goes on. So that's good to see. Gray threw the ball well. Threw it all over the field. Friday night. So it felt like we were hitting on much better than we were the week before with Tillman. And, you know, Tillman may be in some of the cause of that for sure. But much better game last Friday night against McCracken County. Great win for the Cardinals. And now the long and winding road that is the First District Class 2A district schedule begins Friday night. And we start the first of 5 district games. Yeah. And Crittenden County Rockets are coming to War Memorial Friday night. We know this. I don't know a lot about them. I know they're 2-2. They lost their first 2 games of the year. They lost their first game of the year to Marshall County. They got beat by about two or three touchdowns by Marshall County. Then they got trounced by Union County. They've won their last 2 games. Last week they beat Union City. The week before that they beat Webster County. So I don't know what you can gather. I think Marshall County, based on scores, Marshall County's not doing real well this year. Did they get hammered by Murray the other?
Yeah, they did
Friday night. I mean, just really.
But Murray's not bad.
Oh, no,
and Marshall's not bad. You know, I mean, they're just, you know, maybe not as good as some of the other teams, but I think, you know, they've been down for so many years, and I think this Marshall team can get some good wins. You know, so I don't know. I just think that Crittenden, you know, is definitely overmatched by Mayfield. I mean, that's no question. But, again, that's why they play the game. We're just going to have to take care of business. I say that a lot because when I was playing at the varsity level, that's what the coaches kept instilling. If we take care of our business, do our job, that's the thing. The individual has to do their job, then everything's going to take care of itself. And that's why I keep saying that, you know, because, you know, this is one of the things. You just got to take care of the thing that you've got to do. You can't worry about him over here or him over here. Just take care of your blocking assignments or your defensive assignments, and everything else will fall in place. And that's why you trust the system. That's why you buy into the system. And sometimes we've seen players that once they bought in 100%, everything else changes and it's all positive. And so that's what we got to do, you know, with the unforced penalties. I mean, we got 13 penalties for 130 yards. We got to clean that up. Some of that is you could call a holding call on every play in high school level. You can. But if they're calling what you're doing a hold, then stop doing it and do another technique.
Right.
It's just one of them things where we have a ref shortage, so you might not be getting the cream of the crop when it comes to officiating. But guess what? Everyone has the same people calling their games, so you're just going to have to adjust and do better. We're going to have to do better.
We lined up offsides in consecutive plays and gave them 10 yards at one point in the game, and so you got to know where the where the line is, where the line of scrimmage is. You can't be in that neutral zone.
Yeah, and that drives coaches nuts because, I mean, that's a fundamental that you should have learned in 4th grade, how to line up, where to line up. But, again, sometimes in our minds we get the focus comes off of what we're trying to do and maybe on to something else. And but guess what? We're going to be all right. We got a long season ahead of us, and this game right here matters. So we got to go in there and handle business. Now, I will point out a cool little fact that in every game except the Tillman game, we've had a running clock. So that's pretty good, I think. And I'm going to tell you something. I'm looking forward to a running clock this Friday as well. So, I mean, we can compete with the 2010 team that had the most, or was it the 12 team that had the most running clocks?
2010.
Okay, 2010 team, yeah. So we might be competing. They had 11, didn't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
Out of 15 games, they had 11 running clocks.
So that's what I'm trying to say. I mean, this team could be on the verge of something great. We're going to have to believe what we know. We're going to believe in the system and buy in, and let's make a long run. But it's according to how we play and what we're going to do here. We got to make sure we buy into that. We can do it.
Yeah. We're still waiting on the first RPI rankings of the year. Those come out after week number 5, I believe. I'm right. So we are possibly next Monday will be our first round of RPI rankings. We'll see, because that's where it's all decided right there. You know, whether you're going to be on the road or you're going to be at home and who you're playing. And Owensboro Catholic real quick, Owensboro Catholic, man, they took it on the chin Friday night against Owensboro. So, everybody was just like, wow, they beat Bowling Green first game of the year, man. They must be awesome. Well, I don't know. We'll see.
Well, Owensboro senior is not a slouch.
No, and they never are.
Yeah. So and that's the crosstown rival or whatever, just like Mayfield Gray. So anything can happen. I mean, so
we just got, like you said earlier, we just got to play who's in front of us.
Yeah.
And have our heads in the game and be ready. I will say this: Christian County is one of the few Western Kentucky programs that own a victory over Mayfield at War Memorial Stadium. Mm-hmm. They own one, I think. And so let's just. I believe it's going to stay at one. I don't think they're going to get their second one. I don't think they're going to beat us Friday night. So
okay, because you actually said Christian.
Did I say Christian?
You meant
Crittenden. I'm
Crittenden.
sorry. Well, thanks for correcting me there. Christian County.
I was trying to follow there.
Yeah.
But okay. But hey, yeah, I'm thinking that we come out here and handle business, or everything's fine. Coach Deuce said something a couple weeks ago on the coaches show, and I love it. He said, he don't understand the RPI.
Yeah.
Probably don't know many people that do.
I hate it.
He said, but here's what we're going to do. We're going to go out and play who we're supposed to play and let everything else fall into place.
What else can you do?
He said, if we do our job, then everything else will happen. If we got to play everybody in a row like we did a few years ago, and we won the state championship, that's what we got to do. And you can't control it. All we can do is control our destiny, which is win, win, win. And I believe if you watch this team, we're going to have to get better every week, especially cutting down on the penalties and stuff.
Right.
Then we're going to be fine. Mayfield's going to be fine.
Real quick, just before we pop off here, numbers from last week. Total net yards, rushing for Mayfield was 245. McCracken County had 104. Passing yards, Mayfield had 273 yards passing, and McCracken County had 61. For Mayfield put up 518 yards of offense to 165 for McCracken County. So
not a bad night.
Not a bad night at all. So what's our encouragement to you? Get out to War Memorial. And
because we're not going to have many more home games, because
right.
we got 3 or 4 weeks before we're home again.
Yeah, right.
Because we have an open week in between there. So so come on out, support the Cards, and
it's going to be a night by Friday, I think. Maybe they keep pushing the days around, but it's not supposed to be this warm. So maybe it'll be a good night for football here Friday night. But regardless, get out to the stadium, support the Cardinals, buy a ticket, support the Cardinals. And see us get this big victory. Any projection on a score at all? You said running clock earlier.
Yeah, running clock. I like the 49 to 7. I don't see them really maybe even putting up 7, but 49-7.
Okay.
What about you?
I'm gonna go 42 to nothing.
There you go. Okay. I love it.
Okay. And I like our defense. Okay,
yeah.
I like what they show.
Even our younger guys.
Yeah.
They don't. I mean, they're tenacious. Yeah. I love it.
So, not disrespecting Crittenden County, it's just respecting Mayfield right here. Okay. So, we'll see you Friday night right here on Red Helmet Sports. Everyone, have a good afternoon. Go Big Red.